Alright, bear with me, folks, while I try to bring this into focus. I mentioned this to you in the newsletter, and with my 25X I thought they were aphids huddled up in the nook here between the midrib and the subvein. They're not aphids. That was at 25X. This is at 100X. These are mites. They may be predaceous mites that are... Did somebody... Is that pubescence? Those little stars? The little stars everywhere? That might be a... You know, sometimes there's like a hairy pubescence in these midveins. I see that on a lot of leaves. This is viburnum. I see it on oak all the time. But not all leaves, as you know, are, well, as many of you know, are pubescent. But this looks like an attempt on the part of some small insect, possibly a mite. And then these may be predaceous mites, probably Neoceolus falacis. Since it is cool season, this is December. It's actually, today's the last day of December. But I collected the sample on Monday. It was much colder on Monday. So again, you can see that really does look an awful lot like Neoceolus. But there's, you know, I don't know all the different types of mites. So, entomologists, or whatever you call yourselves, arachnologists who study these arachnids, what is this? What are we looking at here? Is this a feeding frenzy? Okay, let me go and take you back down to 10x, which is what most of you will see with your hand lens that you carry in the field. These are quite small. See that? Very small. And let me again, for those of you who haven't seen the other video yet, show you a comparison of how small these are compared to immature scale. There's one. Immature scale. You can see a great photograph of immature scale on page 3. What page is it? I had it here a second ago. .341 of Johnson and Lyon, Insects That Feed on Trees and Shrubs. If you don't have this book, I suggest you go out and get it. Go to my Amazon store and buy it so I can get a tiny little commission for it. And if you want the link to the Amazon store, just let me know. This is Celestron digital microscope, which I also sell on my Amazon store. I don't make a lot of commission, but please buy it from me so that I can keep doing this. Okay, so that's the immature scale, and I'm going to take you back to what you really want to see. Which is all this activity here. And at this point, if you're bored with it, you can feel free to stop the video and tune out. Feel free to leave a comment. I'm going to watch them for a few more minutes. And of course, if I had my digital blue microscope up and running, if its software hadn't corrupted my Internet Explorer, I'm not my Internet Explorer, Windows Explorer, then I'd be able to go all the way up to 250x on these guys. But you can go into the archives of my YouTube channel at Secunda Flora and see some older video at a higher magnification. Okay, let me show you something that I do. I scan the midrib for aerified mites as well. They are more worm-like and they are much smaller. I saw some earlier, but that was not on this leaf. It was a leaf collected from the same plant. So it takes some practice to, I mean, I ask your indulgence in my herky-jerky movements here, because this is at 100x. I don't see any rust mites in this leaf. But again, this is so easy to have a healthy looking plant. Let me see if I can take down to 10x and show you the symptom expression. That drew my attention to this plant in the first place. See this? There we go. Severely stippled leaf. Alright, so you would think that this was, you know, they had picked this leaf clean and moved on to another younger, tenderer, juicier, softer leaf, but they are active, fat, and happy on this largely senescent foliage. I have some tender new leaves here off of the same sample. Where are they? Oh, here's one. Right? So this is a tender, newly emergent leaf. Let's see if anybody's home. These are the ones I find aphids on all the time. The new, brand new foliage. Now I can't tell if that's pubescence or if that's a mite cast skin. That looks more like a cast skin to me. That's definitely a cast skin. That's a cast skin. This is on the top side of the... Oh, what do we got here? There's a crawler. 2-spotted spider mite. Am I right? I welcome your feedback. And I'm going to stop the video now because it's exceeded 9 minutes.